What up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mode. I am going to be talking to you today. Well, I'm actually showing this video just so I can have it playing in the background for a second. But what I'm really going to be doing is I'm going to show you another site that I go to when I'm looking for fluff and background information. But when I'm feeling just a little bit burned out from all of the seriousness of the grimdark of both the 40k universe and the fantasy universe, if I want something a little bit more playful, tongue-in-cheek, and just sometimes pretty darn hilarious, then I go to this site called 1d4chan.org, and it's a wiki site. We're going to take a little look at it, but I do want to put this warning up while we're looking at the pretty pictures of the elf ship and say that this site is got a lot of big grown-up words, poopy potty grown-up words that I don't say on my channel because I keep my channel like a family show, but it is really hilarious. And for anybody who plays this game, really when you get to a certain age and you're able to take everything with a little bit of lightness and humor to it, then it's really pretty funny, and it's gotten me through some rough patches in painting burnout, I guess. Hey, Bobo! So we're gonna take a look at it right now, and if you are offended by adult language and crude humor and that kind of stuff, then I think there's a lot of not that what am I saying? Not safe stuff on this site, but it's really funny, and it's aimed for mature audiences and not at anybody that's not really looking for that kind of stuff. But it's a fluff site just like Lexicanum, just like 40k.wiki, and it's called ID4chan, or 1d4chan. So for example, we looked at Night Lords the last time, so I'm going to look it up right now, and this is the address to it: 1d4chan.org/wiki/main page. You can just type in 1d4chan.org though, and it'll lead you here. So, like I said, tongue-in-cheek, but it's the same kind of setup where it gives you a... Oh, how come that picture's not showing up? It gives you like a little... What's going on? Like a little overview of the topic that you're looking for, and... Oh. What? Night Lords. Go! Yeah, there we go. So it gives you a little overview of whatever you're looking at, some description, and it pretty much stays true to the fluff. So this is, not a website that is just made by people that don't know what they're talking about, but they take actual fluff, and it's like looking at it from a frat boy's perspective, or from a stand-up comedian. So let's kind of... Yeah, see, it's kind of like a chaos version of the Raven Guard. They get off to catching their enemies, skinning them alive, crucifying them, all the while recording it for later. Battle cries include "We have come for you" or "Ave Dominus Nox." So they do have all the correct information. Legion number 8, original homeworld Nostromo, current homeworld unknown, Primarch Conrad Kurtz. So like they do have the information, but they give you a lot of funny things about it. Boop. They want to actually think ambushing is a good idea rather than standing in front of a gun line and charging it. So they put in lots of the original and I guess you would say canon Games Workshop art along with some other stuff, which is pretty funny. So let's take a look at something else. Another funny one might be, let's see what they have for word bearers. So they give you all the information, and they're really helpful with putting all these links and stuff. Ooh, Horus, extra heretical. But it's just a fun place to go to look at some stuff from like a light-hearted, a more like a crude humor kind of thing. And if this reminds you of Baroque and or every Christianity-related painting from the Renaissance up until the 19th century, good, you're paying attention. Let's see, what else? Who else can we look at? Just to show you a little bit more of an idea. Here's Angron. While his name may be a play on the words anger, it is highly possible that his name is based on the Greek word agrion, which means wild, which pretty much suits him because he's wild with rage. Angron before demonhood, the only real difference is a lack of wings. Pretty funny. A lot of these captions are like really, really funny. Rah! He is both mini and angry. Rage. So this is a really funny place to come if you're looking for something just that's a little bit different than the standard very serious 40k.wiki or Lexicanum websites, and really, really funny stuff. Space Marines, the Emperor, and they do give pretty good, like I said, accurate information buried in amongst all this other tomfoolery. Good monkey. Ooh, Chuck Norris. So I suggest if you're looking for something different, then come over here, check it out, have a good laugh before getting back to your models and how serious and grimdark the world is. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek into something a little bit different, and hope you check it out, and we'll see you in the next video.